who was the boy who owned the Lily and Bee Womrath. Yeah, he was a fat, sulky boy of 12. Of 12, named Leroy. He wore a blue suit and a white necktie stained with orange juice. Orange juice. "Come back here," he called to Stuart. "Come back here and get on my boat. I want you to steer my boat. I will pay you $5 a week, and you can have every Thursday afternoon off and a radio in your room." "I thank you for your kind offer," replied Stuart, "but I am happily aboard the Wasp, happier than I've ever been before in my life." And with that, he spun the wheel over smartly and headed his schooner, down toward the starting line. Are you supposed to talk while I'm reading? Huh? Where Leroy was turning his boat around by poking it with a long stick, ready for the start of the race. See? Wow. "I'll be the referee," said a man in a bright green suit. "Is the Wasp ready?" "Ready, sir," shouted Stuart, touching his hat. "Is the Lily and Bee Womrath ready?" asked the referee. "Sure I'm ready," said Leroy. "To the north end of the pond and back again." Oh, sorry, that wasn't enough expression. "To the north end of the pond and back again," shouted the referee. "On your mark, get set, go!" shouted the referee. "Go!" cried the people along the shore. "Go!" cried the owner of the Wasp. "Go!" yelled the policeman. And away went the two boats for the north end of the pond, while the seagulls wheeled and cried overhead, and the taxicabs tooted and honked from 72nd Street in the west wind, which had come halfway across America to get to Central Park, sang and whistled in the rigging and blew spray across the decks, stinging Stuart's cheeks with tiny fragments of flying peanut shell tossed up from the foamy deep.
Hi.
"This is the life for me," Stuart murmured. Yeah, don't pay attention to Mom. Listen to me. What a ship, what a day, what a race. Before the two boats had gone many feet, however, an accident happened on shore. The people were pushing each other harder and harder in their eagerness to see the sport, and although they really didn't mean to, they pushed the policeman so hard they pushed him right off the concrete wall and into the pond. Look, Lils. 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 Look at him, Mom. Look. Look. She tried to look around the book. The particular policeman was not only a big, heavy man. Yeah, he is big, isn't he? But he had just eaten a big, heavy meal, and the wave he made went curling outward. Uh-oh, this isn't good. Cresting and billowing, upsetting all manner of small craft, and causing every owner of a boat on the pond to scream with delight and consternation. When Stuart saw the great wave approaching, he jumped for the rigging, but he was too late. Towering above the Wasp, yeah, like a mountain, the wave came crashing and piling along the deck, caught Stuart up and swept him over the side and into the water, where everybody supposed he would drown. Stuart had no intention of drowning. He kicked hard with his feet and thrashed hard with his tail. In a minute or two he climbed back aboard the schooner, cold and wet. Your arms are blocking the... Climbed back around the schooner, cold and wet, but quite unharmed. As he took his place at the helm, he could hear people cheering for him and calling, "At a mouse, Stuart! At a mouse!" He looked over and saw that the wave had capsized the Lily and Bee Womrath, but she had righted herself and was sailing on her course close by. And she stayed close beside him till both boats reached the north end of the pond. Here Stuart put the Wasp about, and Leroy turned the Lilian around with his stick, and away the two boats went for the finish